Hi, everybody. I'm Amy Summers Kopp.
Megan Summers Glenn
with Remaxed Acclaimed Properties and the Kopp Team. We are here with Amelia Morris, who is the creative director for Blockhouse Studios. She also happens to be our niece, but she's great anyway. So
that's not the only reason I came.
So a lot of people don't know about Blockhouse Studios. They're a really, really cool business in Bloomington, and we wanted to let y'all know about them. So, Megan?
Yeah. And if you notice, this is the best quality video so far. It's because she set it up for us, which is part of her work. Amelia, what's your elevator pitch when somebody asks you about what you do?
Okay, my elevator pitch. Hi, I'm Amelia. I am the creative director of Blockhouse Studios, and we specialize in large-scale projection mapping. So we do installations for things like cities and museums.
So tell us.
You got it down.
Tell us, and we'll put some video up here, but tell us about first of all, the big projects you guys completed and some of your other small projects that, or none of them are small, but some of the other projects that people might have heard about around Bloomington and Indiana.
Okay, yeah, so we're pretty scattered around Indiana right now. Our biggest one that we just completed is the Carmel Palladium, and that is a nightly permanent show. And the first show is called Eos, the First Dawn. It's Greek-inspired and takes the building from night to day using projection mapping. And our three main characters, Selene, Eos, and Helios. So yeah, that's playing nightly from 9 to 11 p.m. on the Carter Green. And then we actually have a show running for all of Halloween, Harvest Nights, up at Newfields, and we have a bunch of small installations through the whole Newfields grounds, which are really fun. And then we also have done things like bicentennials. We did some for Columbus, and then we also have a yearly show with Connor Prairie. I think it's called Mary Prairie Holiday is their event, and we did 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, the story retold on one of their historic buildings.
That's awesome. That work. It's a hard industry, a challenging industry. So what's the secret to your business? How do you differentiate yourselves from others?
Yeah, so it's a very niche industry in the US right now. And we differentiate ourselves by telling stories. A lot of times it's a lot of visual effects on projection mapping, kind of more like something you would see at a concert. But we like to tell stories, and then we also differentiate in that we have the people that are doing and installing the technology here with the creative team, and so those two pieces aren't separated. We are part of the same team, and it ends up with a way more finished product.
Wow. What's something an outsider wouldn't know about your work?
An outsider wouldn't know. Well, I feel like a lot of people don't know about our work.
Probably don't know very much about it.
Yeah.
I just start thinking about how long it takes.
Yeah, like how intricate.
Yeah. So like our shows, like the show we just finished took about 1.5 to 2 years. Like our first conversation was 2 years ago. But yeah, a lot of our shows take around a year, if not like 6 to 8 months at the very least. We have to go through the whole process of what it would take to create a short film. So there's like music selection, storyboarding, costumes, casting, visual effects, compositing. I mean, we hire, like right now we're up to, I think we have like 9 people on the team, but we started off with 3 people on the team.
That's great.
Yeah.
I imagine that you have some interesting sleeping hours.
Yeah.
We've been asking people how many hours of sleep they need a night, but
yeah.
I imagine sometimes you're going to bed at the wee hour of the morning. Like, how many hours of sleep do you need, and how do you?
I mean, like 8 to 10.
It's a family trait.
Yeah. Like on weekends, I can sleep till like 11 easily. But yeah, if I'm forced to like stay up all night, it's not that bad because I've done all this sleeping in preparation for these late nights. I stored it up. That's how I justify it.
You're like, okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready to stay up till the wee hour. I mean, I've seen like on installation nights, I will see the sunrise.
Oh my God.
I'll see the early morning joggers, and I'm like, about to go to bed.
I'm done.
I'm gonna grab a McDonald's hash brown and hit the hay.
So, how do you pick yourself up after making a mistake in this?
I usually scream on my way home in the car. Is one of the ways, but definitely a croissant from Crumble is like, if I'm like having like know the day is gonna be rough in the morning, like I'll go get a croissant from Crumble and like a nice pastry and the drink, and usually I'm able to rough it through.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like their almond joy cookies.
Oh, they're so good. All Crumble stuff's delicious.
And there's a straight theme through all our videos. Everybody talks about the food in Bloomington.
Yeah.
So what are your other favorites in Bloomington?
I really do like Hive a lot. That's another really good one. And Ami, and probably like Mai Tai.
Yeah.
I love Thai. That's another theme.
Yeah, family trait.
Yeah.
What do you love about Bloomington in general?
I love that we have 4 seasons. I love that our fall is beautiful. I am very, very excited for this time of year. And I love that all my I guess mostly my friends have left, but my family's still here.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah. So you guys are all still here. And I love that. And yeah. Okay.
What's the worst job you ever had?
The worst job I ever had?
What was a takeaway? A good takeaway?
I guess I'm gonna go with like one of the hardest just like jobs I had was working at Starbucks at the Union.
Oh.
That was a hard one because like I mean it was nonstop, and like I would do the early morning shifts and like there would be 50 people in the line from when I woke up and was at work to like when I left. There was like no breaks at all. So that was a really hard one, and that one like I think the takeaway from that would just be like it was just kind of a good work ethic. Yeah.
Seems pretty hardcore, Starbucks.
Yeah, I feel like some of them are better because you're like doing drive-through, but it was like having. I felt bad because people were like literally waiting like 30 minutes just standing there for their food and stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You want me to ask another one?
Yeah.
So what is your North Star? Like, what is the end all be all? I mean, this is pretty interesting industry, so.
Yeah. I think at the end, like when I'm like retired.
Like us?
No, like retired. You're not retired yet. I think I want a nice plot of land and a nice little studio where I'm just like painting all the time and doing photography. And like that's like the goal is like
20 dogs running around.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I was getting to next. Maybe some chickens, 20 dogs, chickens, and a nice little painting studio.
Last but not least, what's your most extraordinary life experience recently?
Extraordinary life? Getting engaged.
Yeah. I think that's where that was going.
Yeah. You guys were like,
looking at your finger.
Yeah, I went and got engaged in Arizona, and it was great. I had the best time in Arizona.
So we're all very excited.
Yeah. And now they get to help me plan.
We have bridal showers and weddings.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for having us here today. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Yes, and go check out all of their amazing work across Indiana. Like she said, there's the Halloween exhibit going on now. It's awesome. And the exhibit in Carmel.
Yep.
So go check them out. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.